finish up my stash. All right, so let's go through our palettes first. Those are palettes I'm gonna pull in, so you will see that in a bit. So let's go through these. We of course have our Project Pan palette, which will stay out. The December Focus palettes are going back up. So we have more of No Silent Nights palette. This one, good palette. I've used it multiple times. It will go back up. We have NYX Utopia. I won't open that. You can see it from here. This will stay out. I haven't used it yet, but I go back to work Monday, so I will be getting use out of my palettes. We have BH Cosmetic Mrs. Claus, the Lit List. This one will be going back up. Loved using it while it was out. We have Beauty Bay Love Notes. Have not used this one. I want to keep this out, mainly because I'm like feeling the tones in here. LA Girl Main Stage will go back up. This is Desert Dream. I got beautiful palette. Shimmers, amazing. Matte, so-so. Then we have I Heart Revolution on my Cotton Head and Knitting Muggins. This will go back in our collection. I still like this palette. I just don't use it as much. So I will get my use out of it, and I'll eventually just let it go. Not to another person, though. We have the Morph times Ashley Strong. I will be keeping this one out. I do like it. I want to use it some more. Okay. We have the Revolution Soph X Extra Spice palette. I will be keeping this one out. Then we have Ace Butte Falling For You. Definitely keeping this one out. Looks like I've only used it the one time, I think. Yeah, it looks like I only used it for 2 shades. The Permission and Cider. Our last Focus palette, the Tim Burton's A Nightmare Before Christmas Color Pop palette. Love using this. I used it multiple times. Putting that one up. We have Too Faced Pumpkin Spice. Keeping this out. Definitely want to use this some more. We have Huda Beauty Wild Jaguar. Gonna be putting this one back up. A beautiful palette. And Natasha Denona Coral palette. I did not use this, but I want to put it up because I need 7 spaces open for this. All 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because I have 7 palettes picked out that I want to use. So, Coral palette is going to go up. But, I did attempt. I just kept forgetting the wee little guy was right here. Unless I can fit one in here with it. Nope. Okay. That's fine. We'll put her up. I will pull it back out again. Maybe I'll make that a focus palette. We'll do like a berry focus palette next month. Alright, so let's pull in the palettes I want to pull in, which is ColourPop Wine and Only. Again, better open these with one hand. Here's the Wine and Only. Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful. This is definitely a companion palette for me. That looks like a glitter shade. It's not. It's just a matte glitter. We all know matte glitters rub off. So we have Odin's Eye times our Plus Angelica, the Helia palette. Gorgeous. Gonna pull this out. Look at those shimmers. Oh, the shimmers are calling my name. Then we have Whoa. I have 3 focus palettes for this coming up January. So let's go ahead and show you. They're cereal themed. And I happen to only have 3 cereal themed palettes. So, ooh. We have Glamlite times Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Look at that beauty. Pull her out. I'm definitely going to have to rearrange this for sure. We have more times Lucky Charms. Beautiful. Then we have I Heart Revolution Fruity Pebbles. This is by far better quality than the last I Heart Revolution palette. It's the shimmers though that is what makes the difference between these. There's definitely a big hit and miss. Big old hit and miss for sure. So that will be being pulled out. Oh my god. We reach. We got 2 bigger palettes. We have ColourPop Gone Matte. Look at the array of mattes. I want to do some more more neutral-y looks. Probably with a pop of color, you know? So, wish me luck. Like this is a purple tone, grays. So yeah, a variety of shades. You got pink, some purples, gray, black. Of course your browns, a little orange in here. So, we'll give her a go. And then of course, Beauty Bay Midnight Palette. This only makes sense because I've been going for blues. And I love purples. If you haven't been here long enough, just know I absolutely love purples and have way more purple palettes than what one soul needs. So we're gonna pull out the Beauty Bay Midnight Palette. So those are our palette selection. She looks a little nuts. I gotta fix it up. So let's go on to our face products. I only did makeup a couple times last week, so we have the Sephora face palette for the, I only used 1 shade out of this, which is this beautiful blue highlight. It looks dark and pan, but here's what it looks like once you swatch it. It's like a light iridescent blue. Love it. I actually think I'm going to keep this palette out for the highlights. Then we have Natasha Denona Duo Glow. It's the shade Rayo. Beautiful blush topper. Definitely keeping that out. And then we have ColourPop. It's Stole the Show Super Shock Highlight. I did not use this, so I'm going to keep this one out. I didn't use that because I was too busy using the Sephora palette. So we have e.l.f. Luminous Putty Bronzer. Keeping this out. Love it. It's in the shade Summer Fridays. I've already have a dip in it for as much as I've used it. Then we got the Merit Beauty cream blush stick in the shade Cheeky. Gorgeous color. I'm going to put this back up because I have a blush I would like to use. And then I have 2 items I didn't use I'm going to put up. Let's see. Well, no, I actually did use this once. It's the Glow Wish by Huda Beauty. It's the shade 2 medium soft radiance bronzing powder. I'm going to put that up. And then Wet n Wild contour stick in the shade Oaks on You. Gorgeous shade, by the way. I just didn't use it. I was too busy using e.l.f. Go ahead and show you all the lip products I have out. Because I rotate my lip products on my own, off camera. We have the Dragon Beauty Lip Liner shade Lip Job. We have Mannequin from JSC. Shade Weirdo from JSC. I don't have a black lipstick out right now, but I did. So I'm going to just keep that black one out for when I pull out black lipsticks. And then I have Posh Spice from Jeffree Star. Been loving some new liners with new lipsticks. Pull these all out. these out. And I'll put everything back up. I somewhat will change this weekly, but for the most part I don't. So let's go over. We have Maybelline Super Stay Matte ink in the shade Party Goer. I've been loving this deep pink raspberry shade. Love it. And I also pulled out the YSL number 9 lipstick. It's like a pinky mauve, I guess. That lasts all day. It's the only bougie. It's like one of the, I don't have a lot of bougie lipsticks, but I do have this one. Gorgeous. I have plenty of new lipsticks that will go great with. I have a Sephora lipstick in the shade Taurus. It is a cream lipstick. Let's see if I can get it out. It's gorgeous. It's like a nude. And I have the e.l.f. This is Cinnamon Dreams. And it's just like, it's just a Cinnamon Dreams. It's like a lip stain. So that's out. And I have 2 more NYX. Oh no, I have multiple NYX products out this week. I have the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Creams. And this one is in the shade Latte Foam. And Fox Fur. No shakes. And I also have Jeffree Star Red Rum Perfect Red Lip out. To me, that's my perfect red lip. I'll probably put my lip liners up. I will be filming collection videos, so I probably won't have any eye looks up next week. So we have Shine Loud. I have 3 of the Shine Louds from NYX out. Global Citizen. And then this one's called On a Mission. Beautiful red. And then this one's called In Charge. And I have 2 ColourPop lippies out. This is in, their Ultra Matte lips are the best. I'm sad they do, I think they did away with them. This is the shade Trap, Perfect Nude. And look at that usage on there. And then the last one is Avenue. It's like a brick red. So that's all my lip products I have out. I have 2 eyeshadows. I didn't use Meant For You, but I did use Rose Garden. I'm going to put both the singles up. And then there's Rare Beauty. This is our Pore Diffusing Primer. I'm going to put that up. My skin is too dry for that right now. And I have Essence Fix and Last Jelly Primer. I will be keeping this out, I think. Actually, now I'm going to put this up. I want to pull something else out. The Milani Make It Last Setting Spray, keeping this one out. Look at that big guy. Do some damage on that. Get some of that used up. We have Tarte Hydroflex Tarte C. Love this. Gonna put it up. And then L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Full Wear Concealer. Gonna put that up. Oh, look at that. I have Danessa Myricks Moonlight Chrome Flakes. I have not used this. I'm gonna put that up. And then 2 most used eyeliners. ColourPop is DTLA and then Piggy Bank. I'm gonna keep these out. Also, I have the ColourPop Color 6 out and Isle Vista. It's metallic. I forgot I had this out, but I'm keeping this out. And then sticking with my same mascara combination, which is Rare Beauty Mascara and then Dior Mascara Primer. Brow products, we have e.l.f. This is the Shape and Stay Brow Pencil. I actually really love this. I'm keeping this out. This reminds me of the Maybelline one, but this is like thicker than the Maybelline. Easy to use, does its job. I have Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I'm gonna keep this out. Good stuff. Try to use this up so I can buy the new packaged one. And Charlotte Tilbury Brow Pencil Keeping. Almost used this up. And I like to put the refill in. And I will definitely feel accomplished on my brow. And NYX Glitter Glue. Keeping out. I'll probably have to buy another one. Setting powders. We have Fenty Beauty. Shade Butter. I had a couple more uses out of this, so I'm going to keep this out. It's almost used up. We have Tarte Shape Tape. Glow Powder. Sunlight, I think is what it's called. I've hit pan. Look at that pan. Definitely keeping this out. Alright, so let's pick out some products. Primer. I'll pick two this time. I'm going to go with the Pore Professional Hydrate Primer. And I really want to pull out the I Heart Revolution Unicorn Heart Glow Serum Primer. This does wonders for my dry skin. Sometimes I forget how dry my skin is, and then winter hits, I'm like, oh, my skin is so dry. I also want to pull out the NYX Bare With Me Blur Tint Foundation. It's in 05 Vanilla, but it's a good shade, so I'm going to pull this out. And then concealer. I have two I'm going to pull. I'm going to do the Revolution IRL Filter Finish C2 Soft Matte Concealer. I'm going to pull that out. And then we're going to use this Conceal Wet n Wild stick to see how we like this. Because if you watch my haul video, I thought it was a highlighter because it looks shimmery in the photo. Very misleading. Setting powders. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the Jeffree Star. Or to wait, or do I want to pull out the Viseart? Because the Viseart, I mean, look, see who has what. We're going to pull out a Jeffree Star next because it's close to being used up as well. I'll just put that back. Okay. Wow, look at that, because I've been using my setting powders. You know what that means? I can start buying more setting powders the more I use up. Doing good things. And then finishing powders, I'm good over here on that. Because I think the next one I want to use up is the Pat McGrath. It says under eye, but it makes a good finishing powder all the way around. Oh, look at that pan. Baby pans on both sides. So that'll probably be the next project. Oh boy, bronzer drawer. I'm sticking to my cream side. Let's see. I already have a cream bronzer out, so I don't think we're gonna be pulling another cream bronzer, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, I don't think I'm pulling another cream bronzer. Don't need a powder bronzer. Blush. Look at that beautiful cream blush, liquid blush drawer. I'm going to pull the new Wet n Wild blush, and it's in the shade Floral Majority. I'm going to pull this out. And yeah, that's it for that. Don't have any blushes I want to pull out right now. Alright. Scooting over. Highlights. I have plenty of highlights out. Maybe I'll pull this milk one out next time. But yeah, I'm pretty good on highlighters. So, face palettes. Let's see. I think this one has creams in it. what? Let's pull this face palette. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pull out this face palette and put the Sephora one up. So let's go ahead and do that little swatcheroo. Okay, swapperoo happened. Don't need setting spray. And then here, I don't need anything from here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't need to pull anything from here. I think I have that out. I was like, why does that look funny? Yep. And then I don't need anything from here, but I will put up these products, so. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me pull out this to use as an eyeliner. Same thing with this one. So I'm pulling out ColourPop Color Stick shade We're Off, which is like a teal blue, and then e.l.f. Smudge Proof Color Stick in the shade Out of Sight. Alright, that is everything I want to pull. So, these back here, use them as eyeliner. Sides, oh, I just had it in my hand, didn't I? That's going to be used as an eyeshadow, so. But this is my current Shop My Stash. My palettes I'm going to use, so thank you for watching. Hope to see you in my next one. Bye.